If you could be so kind as to do me a favor, Takakun, my robes should be upon the dresser behind you. Could you please pass them to me? It would speed matters up greatly. Sure, give me a second. After looking around for a moment, I found the robes neatly folded on the dresser. My heart skipped a beat as I took a hold of them before turning towards the screen to hand them over. Say, Machiko-san, how come you two walk around stealing people's underwear? I mean, you don't look like bad people to me. Well, it's complicated. Mako was researching a spell she had wanted to perform, one that would allow us to have easier access to certain things that we need, and one of the ingredients is a maiden silk. Of course it is. The only silk I could think of, well, you already know the answer. And by maiden silk you mean, I guess I understand why you would think that, but isn't maiden silk another term for a wedding sash? It is in my world, at least. As I said, the girl appeared from the other side of the screen. I never realized that. What's that, One-san? A maiden silk is a wedding sash. All her work was for naught. Oh, well, at least the wedding sash will be easier to get. I'll just have to marry Takakun. What? A few moments later, 3 dots, 6 dots. Oh wait, no, that's only 5. And that's 10, I think. Yeah. 10 or 9, one of them. After that little incident, we relocated to the kitchen. The smell of the food was filled the air. Despite the younger girl's easygoing attitude, always humming some cheerful melody, I found my cheeks still burning from embarrassment. To think that girl would say such a thing. I quickly shook my head to clear the thoughts from my mind and turned towards the elder sister. This soup is delicious. Is Mako-chan usually the one doing the cooking around here? Yay, I'm glad you like it, Takahiro. I don't usually cook. I made a few lucky guesses. It is rather delicious, Mako-chan. Perhaps you could do more cooking from now on? It would allow more time to lounge around. Well, the first step is to getting your wedding sessions to become a good housewife and... Oh, wow, that's sexist. Don't have to be a housewife, you know. I added this with a bit of amusement following Maki. I took another sip of the soup for a few lucky guesses. The dish turned out pretty good. That's true. I'll learn how to clean, and I'll cook for you, and I don't know what else, but it'll be fun learning. Is this official? I don't even get a choice. It only becomes ever more evident that you are not of this world, Takakun. The villagers do not tolerate our existence. They despise us. We could never ask such a favor of them. All we have to do is find some way to make the villagers accept you, but I guess I'll need to learn more about the village itself before we can do that. The pale-haired woman shook her head slowly, her ears flattening against the side of her head as she did. It's not that simple. They would never trust us. Humans and fox spirits have never been able to get along. I'm honestly surprised that you have been able to tolerate us for this long. I would be happy to be proven wrong, and you are free to stay here as long as you wish, until, of course, you've grown weary of our ways and decide to leave us. One-sama, please don't say things like that. Takahiro wouldn't do that, would you, Takahiro? Of course not! I wouldn't abandon someone just because they're a different species. That's not the way Gushiken Takahiro does things. So technically, if they get together, Takehiro's not only doing interspecies things, but also doing things with spirits or deities in a different time/world universe. This is, you know, for a game about boobs and butts, is very complicated, and I applaud that. Let's move on. However, I do not remember the village elder telling me that if it wasn't just... Wait, what? Oh, it wasn't just the fox spirits. It sounded like humans and spirits everywhere have been on bad terms for a long time. Do you know why, Machiko-san? I don't recall. Much information is withheld even from someone such as myself. Most spirits keep to themselves these days. There are a few exceptions, Suyuri being one of them. Powerful spirits come and go as they please, but they tend to remain in their world. Fox spirits, however, have no place to go. We're stuck in the human world for better or for worse. Huh? I didn't realize it was like that. I guess I'm finally learning stuff. Well, this Yuri character lives in the shrine, right? We should try asking her for some ideas. No. We do not need to go see her. Absolutely not. No, I do not want to see her. I do not want to. 1 no would have been enough. 2 no's fine. 3 no's, I get it. 12 no's, calm down. I was somewhat taken back by Machiko's suddenly childish way of speaking. It reminded me of the times that I had been told to go visit the doctor when I was younger, complaining and throwing tantrums along the way. Personally, I hate the doctor too. So even though I'm almost 20 years old, I'd still fucking throw a fit about that. I hate the fucking doctor. But isn't she the only one that can help us? I refuse to go. Suri is a fiend, and I dislike the idea of spending even a second in her presence. She can't be that bad, can she? Besides, if anything happens, I'll protect you. Fine. If it really means that much to you, I will attempt to lead you to the shrine again. But you will enter the grounds alone. I do not want to go anywhere near that place. You will be on your own, Takakun. So, as far as I'm concerned, it seems like the only characters that have any chemistry is me and Machiko. Can I come, One-sama? Absolutely not. I forbid it. You are not allowed to follow us under any circumstances, Mako. Fine, I'll stay here just like you said, and I'll be here in the mansion. Alone. Unprotected. All by myself. Who knows what might happen to me? I could get trapped under a bookcase and die. Or slip on a banana peel and die. Or get bored and die of boredom. I'd be so super duper bored sitting here all alone in the place. Fine, I get it. You may come along, but you must be on your best behavior, little one. No running around, no talking unless spoken to. Okay. Despite Mako's cheerfulness, I couldn't help but wonder what had happened between Machiko and this Suyuri for her to react so strongly. I decided that maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to spend some time with the two sisters to get to know them a bit better. Yeah, that's the reason. Well, I do have 2 weeks until I need to get back to my own world, so there's really no need to rush. How about we do something else instead? I'm sure Machiko-san wouldn't mind the distraction. Well, the longer I get to stay away from that place, the better. How about bringing Mako-chan along to go fetch some desserts for us? There are oranges, apples, a small vineyard behind the mansion. I could whip up some cream to go along with it if you would like. Sure, that sounds easy enough. Let's get some delicious fruit, Mako-chan. Alright. As Mako led me towards the garden of the impressive mansion, she seemed a little quiet, as though she had something on her mind. I wanted to ask her about it, but something about the way her ears sagged and her tail hung low told me it probably wasn't the best idea. I decided I would simply try to cheer her up. Yeah, she does look a little down. So, which do you prefer, Mako-chan? Apples, grapes, or oranges? We could gather all three, but I bet we can grab a few for ourselves first. Apples, I guess. I knew a fox spirit once, a friend of One-sama's who loved apples. I can't remember her name, though. I guess my head's a bit hollow. Apples are awesome, crunchy on the outside, sweet on the inside, and your head isn't hollow, silly. If that was true, I think I'd still be stuck in that jail cell.